Yo, what's up? If you're watching this, you're probably an indecisive, lazy kind of dude. All right. And I used to be that guy for a very long time. I was very indecisive, very lazy, could never make a decision. And I'm going to talk about one decision making strategy that you can use to be a more decisive guy just every day in your life. Because the fact is, if you're indecisive and you know that's a problem because you know that women are attracted to decisive men, you know that decisive men get what they want, you know that they attract the type of people and the type of money and success that they want in their lives. If you know that decisiveness is a core pillar of masculinity, it's within focus. If you can stay focused, you can make decisions very clearly, then making decisions is probably one of the most important skills you can have in your arsenal. So I'm not going to make a whole video on how to make decisions. There's a Sam Ovens video on how to make decisions. I would highly recommend checking that guy out. His content is crazy. He barely posts. All of his videos that are good are from like 4 years ago, and he's posted like 5 videos since then. Those are good too, but just watch his videos on decision making, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Watch them. They're amazing. But I want to talk about one key decision making tactic that you can use to make more decisions. So when you're on dates, you should always be making the decision for the girl. I will have this. You should never be the guy that's like, what should I get? Oh, what coffee should I get? What's good here? What do you like? You should look at the menu and you should pick what you want. What drink do you want? And you just go with your intuition, right? You should ask her, what do you want? She doesn't know. Do you want this or this? You seem like you would like this. And I'm talking about like on a first date. You seem like you would like this type of thing. Do you want this or this? She'll say that. Cool. You order for her. This is like some serious shit. You can get very dominant in the interaction, especially if you're coming at it from a very decisive perspective. And so how do you get to that point? How do you get to the point where you can be so decisive and have so much willpower to make decisions on the spot? Well, it all comes down to energy. We only have a certain amount of energy in our day. All right. So I only have a certain amount of energy to get on the camera and decide to talk to you guys. And every time we make a decision, no matter how small it is, it takes up a little bit of energy. So every time I choose to put on this shirt instead of my orange shirt that I have, it's kind of similar, then that's a decision I had to make. And you can feel like, okay, I had to make that decision. Every time you decide, oh, I'm going to have this for breakfast or I'm going to have that for breakfast, that's a decision you had to make. Okay. So I'm going to talk about how to make less decisions so that when important decisions come up, you have the energy, because a lot of you guys are draining your willpower because you're making decisions way too often. So I'm going to talk about making longer term decisions. So I talk a lot about long-term thinking and extended delayed gratification, but what I want you to know about long-term decisions is that you can make a decision that takes the same amount of energy as a short-term decision, but you can have the effects last forever. So I have my set morning routine. That is not a decision anymore. I had to make one decision to maybe once a week, I'll make one decision to move something around in my morning routine because I'm still tweaking it. I had to make one decision to commit to playing pickup basketball Tuesdays and Thursdays in the morning so I get cardio in. I had to make a decision to do my workout split Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I had to make that one decision. Now it's not a decision. I don't go, when do I go to the gym? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Or do I go to the gym Monday or Tuesday? Or do I go to the gym Wednesday or Thursday? It's always Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And that is one decision that took that amount of energy, the same amount of energy that it would take for me to go, I think I'm going to go to the gym today. That's the same decision, except it's lasting for years or even months. You want to have one decision last as long as possible. So how does this apply to dating? Well, you get so much decision fatigue by going, should I approach this girl or should I not? And that decision fatigue is really screwing your mindset. It's really screwing up your mental game. And so what you should do is make one decision that lasts forever. So for the next year, make a decision about actually going out and approaching every attractive woman you see. Every attractive woman you see, at least say hi. Every attractive woman you see in public, just be like, hi. Hey, hi, have a good day, at the minimum. And if you want to have a conversation, you can. But if you're the type of guy that you make a decision now to make eye contact with maybe not even only attractive women, but all people, you make eye contact and smile at all people. If you make the decision to do that forever, now you're much closer by default. Your baseline is now, I always talk to people. So now I just have to make the decision occasionally to extend the conversation if she seems like open to talking to me. And that is the key to being more decisive. You need to save your energy. You need to conserve your willpower. The reason that I've been able to lose weight over the last couple months and I wasn't able to earlier was because I was making daily decisions. I was deciding, do I want to play a video game today? Do I want to eat junk food today? Do I want to eat out for dinner or make dinner at home today? And every time I would make that decision, it would sap my willpower. But once I made a long-term decision, I am going to eat healthy within reason for the rest of my life. I'm going to eat healthy forever. I'm going to go to the gym on my schedule forever. Now, all the decisions I have to make forever is, what is my gym schedule? And I have to stick to that. But I don't have to make a decision about whether or not I'm going to the gym. I don't have to make a decision on whether or not I'm eating junk food because I'm not ever buying candy. Really, the decision I made was I'm not going to buy candy because I had like a big candy addiction. Like, I'm not going to buy candy. I'm not going to buy chips. I'm only going to buy candy on like very rare occasions. I've had one bag of candy in 2 or 3 months, except for like a few little tiny treats here and there, but not like even like a snack sized bag of candy. I haven't even really had that in the last few months. And it was because I made a long-term decision. And so I want you to really think, like sit down with a pen and paper and write out what are decisions that you're making every day. Like even think back to today. How many decisions did you make and what were those decisions? And how can you make those decisions last longer? How can you make those decisions have longer impacts? So for example, how can I make a decision that's around what I wear today? How can I make one decision for the next 3 months so I don't ever have to make that decision again? So for me, I actually have that decision. I wear jeans and a t-shirt or like a shirt that's in a certain part of my closet. I just pick one with jeans or whatever. And then I wear those certain types of shoes with that outfit. And I just do that if I'm going out. Then if I'm staying in or I'm working out, I have my drawer in my dresser that I have all of my workout stuff in. And so I just pick something from there. And so there's no decision to be made there, and I feel much more clear in the morning. For YouTube, I've made the decision to post every day. So it is not an option to post every day. Sometimes I have to make a decision on when do I film, but honestly, that's another decision I could make again. So I could make it from 10 to 11 a.m. I film. And so everything's off. I film from 10 to 11 a.m. and I film at least 2 videos a day. And maybe I do that 4 times a week, right? So I'm always a video or 2 ahead. You can do that. You can do that for yourself. I want you to try it. What are the things that you can do to extend the impact of your decisions so you can spend more time thinking about what you want in your life? Because I talk about so much about purpose. I talk so much about purpose and vision and where you want to take your life. How are you going to think about that stuff when you don't have any willpower left? You don't have any space in your brain. Your brain is all filled up with what decisions I have to make right now for today. So remove decisions that you have to make today, make them now for the next 5-10 years. And then you have so much time. You have so much free time, so much free thought, so much mental energy and capacity to actually make real long-lasting changes. Hopefully this video is helpful. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Comment below. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.